This is a lethal, unauthorized strike where every operator has been stripped of their agency. They're moving into a conflict where survival is the only objective and personal choice is a luxury they no longer possess. Captain Price leads the unit as a wanted man. He operates in the spaces where legal boundaries have completely dissolved, making his own rules as the mission dictates. The staging zone for this breach sits just north of a massive civilian stadium. It is a high-visibility area chosen specifically for its lack of official military presence. The target is the newly ascended Supreme Leader of North Korea. He is remarkably young, younger than the soldiers sent to find him, leading the squad to mistake him for a K-pop star before the briefing is complete. When you combine a rogue commander, an unauthorized staging ground, and a high-value political target, the standard military engagement norms are discarded before the first shot is even fired. Standard military actions are built on rules of engagement. These ROEs provide the legal and ethical framework that justifies the use of force in the eyes of the international community. This checklist illustrates the deficit. A standard mission requires a multi-layered approval chain for every action. This operation has none of it. No sanctioned weapons, no oversight, and no extraction protocol. Veteran operators manage this tension through experience. They are accustomed to the psychological weight of working without a safety net, relying on muscle memory and trust in their commander. The new recruit doesn't share that resilience. He is already suffering from a supply deficit, running low on basic rations before the squad even reaches the objective. Without institutional support, the mission's success depends entirely on the stability of the squad. When the rules disappear, the only thing left to prevent a collapse is raw survival instinct. The squad immediately breaks formation, taking an unscheduled, risky detour to a location known as the Quante. This is a massive logistical gamble. They are pausing a covert timeline and risking detection just to secure basic food for a single recruit. Price's command to make it fast is an attempt to mitigate this risk. He is prioritizing the physical readiness of his men over the strict secrecy of the route. In a rogue operation, the commander must choose between rigid doctrine and human necessity. Here, keeping a soldier fed is more critical to the mission than maintaining a perfect tactical schedule. The squad is moving a weapon of war that their own government denies exists. It is an unverified asset that has no place in a legal arsenal. In standard military law, the path toward using an untraceable weapon terminates in a mandatory block, triggering an immediate shutdown. But the squad bypasses these blocks. They utilize the illegal asset, believing its lethality guarantees a successful outcome. Success in shadow warfare requires a contradiction, using the exact weapons and tactics that the conventional military publicly disavows. As they reach the breach point, the scouts are forced into a tight formation. Sergeant J uses physical pressure to ensure the squad is ready for the impact. Price demands total pragmatism. His men must do what is necessary to survive, because this mission has moved beyond the reach of any protective rules. The soldiers are vocal about their fear. They understand they are entering a fight they might not survive, and if they fall, there is no official record to bring them home. At this threshold, Price's personal authority is the only thing holding the unit together. He has replaced the entire military infrastructure with his own voice. The final breach is a violent, synchronized explosion of movement. They are committed to the objective with zero hesitation. With the door open, the official rulebook is gone. The mission is now governed by the rules they make in the heat of the moment. Price's leadership is no longer about strategy. It is about localized, lethal survival. He has stripped away the layers of military bureaucracy to focus on a single violent task. This chart shows the incompatibility between regulation and shadow warfare. To reach this extreme end of lethality, you have to drive the oversight axis to absolute zero. By discarding the laws of combat to neutralize an extreme threat, these operators lose their official status. They occupy the same space as the secret cargo they've been moving. They are now assets that their own government will deny ever existed.